Greetings and welcome to St. Patty's Day special. I'm just playing. We're making some corned beef and cabbage. It's that time of the year. We've already done one video like this. We made a Reuben with some of the leftover. We're actually going to do another video with half of this. You'll find out more at the end of this video, so make sure you continue to watch. We're going to show you how we made this wonderful, wonderful corned beef and all the fresh ingredients that we use to make this so much better. So let's play. We're ready, Freddy? Shh. Be quiet. Hush. So we've got our crock pot heating up on high. We have 2 cans of beer in here. I like the flavor that the beer gives the corned beef. It'll also help break some of this fat down. So this is a 4.5 pound corned beef. Just kidding. And then it came with a seasoning pack. So we're going to put all that stuff in here. And then we're going to let this cook for probably about 6 hours, maybe a little longer since it's a lot bigger than normal. Because normally they're around 3 pounds or so. So this is a pretty good size one. So we'll let this cook for probably about 6 hours, and then we'll start adding our cabbage in and getting our potatoes in there. And we're going to do a mix of golden potatoes and 4 cloves of garlic that we're going to put in here. I'm going to put 2 on one side and 2 on the other. And this is just going to help give it some flavor. And I like onion in mine. You can add carrots too if you want to. But I'm just going to do onion today. So I'm going to put half on one side and half on the other. And then we'll let this cook. And corned beef gets its name from large corns of salt used to cure and preserve beef before refrigeration. In the 1600s and through the 1800s, Ireland became a major producer of salted beef, exporting huge amounts from places like Cork to feed sailors and armies. However, most Irish people actually ate pork because beef was expensive. When the Irish immigrants came to the U.S. during the Great Irish Famine, they began buying salted beef from Jewish delis in cities like New York City. That's how corned beef and cabbage became popular and later associated with St. Patty's Day. So our corned beef is nice and tender. We've added our potatoes. We wash them off. We cube them up, and then we rinse them with water to get all the starch off. And then we cubed up our cabbage and added that in here as well. And then we're going to let this cook for 2 hours or so until the potatoes get tender. All right, we're going to take this corned beef out, and it is tender. Very tender. Man, that looks yummy. We're just going to take some cabbage and put around it. This will be the first time my boys will be trying corned beef and cabbage. They're so excited, aren't you, Bennett?
No.
I'm a chef, and they don't like to try a lot of new stuff, so.
I do.
Well, yeah, you do, Ethan. These potatoes are perfect. Well, then we're going to take some pepper. And then I have some fresh chopped chives. And you can throw some parsley on here. A lot of people like parsley, but I like the onion because it gives it more flavor. Mix this up, got it on a plate, garnished it with some fresh chopped chives. This is probably one of my favorite dishes around this time of the year. So we're going to take half of this. We're going to make some corned beef hash. So be looking out for that recipe. It'll be out later this week. So you guys are ready for your St. Patty's Day. So make sure you do the 3 S's. Smash that like button, subscribe, share with your family and friends, and leave us a comment. Thanks for watching. God bless.